ekele m unu ekele m nwoke ekele m nwanyị. A sị m ka tata ochie keketara anyị ndụ, kekepụrụ anyị ndị ajọ mmadụ, ajọ mmụọ, ndị ekwere na iwu obi. A sị m ka chi anyị na ezumezu mmụọ niile anyị na-agodo nye anyị ndụ, nye anyị ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike, nye anyị udo n'iru udo n'azụ, chụọrọ anyị ndị ajọ mmụọ na ndị ajọ mmadụ, ka akara niile anyị ji pụta ụwa pụta ife, ka onye ọbụla na-achụ anyị daa. Ọ bịara egbu anyị gbuo onwe ya. A sị na onye ọbụla fọrọ anyị gbawa aja ka isi ya wee zere aja. Onye ọbụla sị na ihe ọma ma mme na ndụ anyị ga-ewe anazie mmiri. Onye ọbụla na-agwọrọ anyị ọgwụ ma ọ na-ejere anyị ajọ ije ga-anwụ. A sị m ka aja anyị Igbo bụrụ anyị ụzọ kpeela anyị azụ n'ebe ọbụla anyị nọ, na ụgbọ anyị ga-eji wee bata njem taa ya ka anyị ji wee pụ mma. A sị na isi anyị ama ntọ n'ụzọ maka na isi nwa eze adịghị efu na mba, ọ ụmụ eze ka anyị bụ. Si na ejiri nwa dibịa irekwa ọgwụ, anyị bụ ụmụ aja ana, anyị bụ ụmụ Igbo. Wee sị na ọ ya dịrị anyị na mma ụbọchị Eke, ọ ya dịrị anyị na mma ụbọchị Orie, dịrị anyị na mma ụbọchị Afọ, dịrị anyị na mma ụbọchị Nkwọ, dịrị anyị na mma n'ụzọ, dịrị anyị n'obi ndị ichie, dịrị anyị na anyanwụ na-agbara, ụbọchị Eke, ụbọchị Orie, ụbọchị Afọ, ụbọchị Nkwọ, afịa na-anọ n'ụbọchị na-anọ. Ise 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 ise. Ana m ekele ụmụ Igbo, Igbo ndị ọma ji eme ọnụ. Ana m ekele gị Maazị IG Nwachukwu. Ana asị ka Chieke ketara gị ndụ, ketara gị ihe ọma, ka Eke ketara gị udo, ka Eke kewapụrụ gị ndị ekworo, Eke kegbuoro gị ndị iro na ndị amụsụ. Ise. Eji m ohere a wee na-asị ụmụ Igbo, ana m ekele ụmụ Igbo ndị ọma ji eme ọnụ, ndị ewonu. Anyị bụ ụmụ Igbo, anyị bụ ụmụ aja ana, anyị bụ ndị gboo, anyị bụ ndị omenala, anyị bụ ndị echiri eze na mmụọ. Eji m ohere echetara gị onye Igbo. Ị makwa na ịbụ onye ntọala ya bụ ntọala mgbọrọgwụ na akwụkwọ, ntọala arụsị, ntọala iyi, ntọala ezumezu. Onye na-asị gị nwa bụ onye Igbo na omenala Igbo abụrụ ajọ ife. Omenala bụ usoro ndị Igbo ji ebi ndụ. Ọdịnala bụ usoro ndị Igbo ji ebi ndụ, mana omenala bụ ka ndị si eme nke ha. Wee na-asị gị gịnị? Ị na-achịta azụ maka na ebe ejedebere ị na-anya mgbe gburugburu ndị niile mere omenala kasị nka wee nọ ọdụ n'ụtọ adụ aka. Ụwa anyị nọ n'ime ya kịta ụwa ifu nwatakịrị ọ na-aya ọya ọyapụ, ọya ọyapụ, ọya ọyapụ, ọ na-anapụsị. Ọ bụrụ na onye na-enweta ogoro ego, nke ọ bụla o nwetara ọ na-atinye ya na drugs. Ụfọdụ ọ bụrụ accident upon accident, ụfọdụ abụrụ shame upon shame, failure upon failure. Ndị Igbo asị na chi onye adịrọ n'izu na isi na-acha ya awọ. Onye na-asị gị nwa bụ onye Igbo na-achịtaba azụ maka na omenala ọdịnala Igbo bụ ụzọ ndụ na ụzọ eziokwu. Ọ usoro Chukwu Okike abịa ma kwadoro ndị Igbo iji wee kpere ya n'aka ịkwụ ọtọ. Anaghị m asị omenala nwunye ọcha dị njọ, anaghị m asịkwa na nke ndị na-akpụ isi ala dị njọ, bụkwa ndị ọcha nwakọ. Mana asị m nke onye ọbụla na-eme ya dịrị ya, maka na onweghị ka mmadụ ga-esi wee pụta wee sị na nna ya wụ ajọ mmadụ, ya pụọ ugwu niile o kwesịrị na-akwanyere nna ya, ebidokwa ebe rie onye ọzọ and expect na ọ ga-receive blessing from nna ya. Ọ dịrọ possible. Ọ bụrụ na ịpụta, I used to use this thing as an example. Ọ bụrụ na ịpụta your father dị ndụ, ịpụta n'ụtụ, instead ị ga-asị your father, "Mpa, good morning sir, kedu ịsakwara chi ọfụma? Latisha Chegwe, good evening, ndewo, keke mere." So some people na-abụ apụta, instead ha ga-asị nna ha, "Papa, good morning sir, how was your night? Ama m na ihikwara ọfụma." Asị mpa ha, "No, gị nwa bụ the cause of my problem. Chukwu ya akpọ gị ọkụ nwụọ nwụọ nwụọ." When you are doing this to your father, you are only but bringing curse upon yourself. Ichetakwa na ndị Igbo kwuru okwu si na ọ na-abụ nwata bunie nna ya enu, ngwongwo na ngwongwo aghọchie ya anya. Ọtụtụ ọnọdụ dị otu a ka ụfọdụ n'ime anyị tinyegoro ndị ichie na aja ana na-achị anyị bi ụwa n'ime ya, bụ ọnọdụ na-adịghị mma, ọnọdụ mmadụ ịfụ mmụọ ya na ya so bi ụwa, wee gbakọta ya azụ, wee gbakwuru mmụọ nwa onye ọcha. Ugwu niile o kwesịrị ịkwanyere ndị ichie ya na ezumezu mmụọ ya na ya so, ya na-akwanyere ya onye ọcha. Kedu ka aja ana ga-esi wee gọzie gị? Kedu ka arụsị ga-esi gọzie gị? Kedu ka ndị ichie ga-esi gọzie gị? Kedu ka chi ji bi ụwa ga-esi gọzie gị? Ihe ndị a na-eme anyị na-ebi ndụ afụfụ, anyị na-ebi ndụ mkpagbu, anyị na-ebi ndụ ọdịda, anyị na-ebi ndụ na-abụrụ ndụ anyị kwesịrị ịnọ n'ime ya. Maka gịnị? Na anyị amarụ mmụọ anyị na ha so. It is not just about dibia ịrụgo, it is about you on your own identifying with those entities and recognizing them on your own. Building that natural bond and relationship between gị na ha is very, very important. Ihe nji akọwara ihe anụ otu a bụ maka ndị Igbo. Ọ bụrụkwa intro ka m na-eme, ihe ahụ part of my teaching, mana ọ bụrụ ya wụ the main isiokwu nji maka ya wee bịa. Ihe nji m ewekwa ihe abụ gịnị? Maka ndị Igbo ndị na-eme omenala ezo onwe ha. 1. Ndị na-asị na ihe omenala dị fetish. 2. There is no way you will reap from where you did not sow. Buru ya n'obi. So n'omenala ndị Igbo abụrụ igbu mmadụ. Omenala ndị Igbo abụrụ ọdịnala abụrụ igwe ọgwụ. Ihe niile ị na-ahụ na-eme kịta na bụ akụrụngwa, which I am going to teach maybe tomorrow. Mana tata isiokwu m bụ ihe nwere ike, spiritual factors that can hinder you from conceiving. You know, when I talk about conception, a lot of people nwere ike iche not just having a baby. No, it is not just having a baby. Conceiving in every area of your life. Yes. I believe that before wealth comes your way, before fortune comes your way, you have to conceive that thing spiritually. Then that thing will now manifest physically. That is when you now, when you might have given birth to that thing, that is when the thing will now start manifesting physically. Biko ana m ekene Written Minds. Good evening. Ndewo. Kata mara gị mma. Na-ekene Tina Nkechi Dibia. Mgbede ọma. Tata weke mara gị mma. So what am I trying to say? Ihe na-achị kọwa abụ, there are many factors that can hinder your conception. There are many spiritual factors that can hinder your conception. That is gị nwa ịmụpụta ihe dị ọfụrụ. That you bought a land, you just gave birth to a new thing. Yes, it is a new inheritance that you just gave birth to. That you gave birth to a child. It is a new person that you are now bringing into this life. That you bought a car, or you built a house, or you bought a house. You just gave birth to new inheritance. There are so many factors that can hinder this. Even in terms of physical other material properties that mmadụ ji eme gịnị a survive on earth. There are so many things that can hinder it. First thing nwere ike hinder ya bụ ọ bụrụ now na ịma onwe ndị ọ na-abụ ha kecha, they are destined to recognize powers from their fathers and mothers side, even without being a dibia. Ọ bụrụ onye niile nwere supernatural destiny wụ dibia. Ọ bụrụ onye niile nwere supernatural gift wụ dibia. Ọ bụrụ onye ọbụla wụ aka ji ọfọ wụ dibia. But there are things that a lot of people mix up these days. Ị ga-afụ onye wụ aka ji ọfọ arụsị ọ na-arụ ọrụ dibia. When you have a particular deity that's called you to serve it, ihe ọbụla mmadụ wetara ka inye ya, ọ gị nwa ga-enye ya. You now decided to be a dibia. O nwere ihe dị iche n'aka ji ọfọ arụsị na dibia. mana nke ahụ okwu ihe ọzọ m ga-akụzi mgbe ọzọ maka ngaba into it now edivate ịmụ from ihe mere gị na ihe pụtara ịkọwa ebe a. Now ihe ọzọ nwere ike ime mmadụ na onye ahụ ga-eme gị eluzu spiritual conception ya bụ ma ọ na gịnị na o nwere ike ọpụta ọmampụta ife ọ na-afịa ya arụ bụ gịnị ndị a kpọrọ oku ọrụ. Ifuwe onye ọbụla akpọrọ oku ọrụ, I've said this thing times without number. Ọ bụ na akpọrọ gị oku ọrụ and you are trying to deceive me, I want to let you know that you are deceiving yourself. You are not deceiving me. And mara amara na onye ọbụla wụ dibịa nwere agwụ. O nwere ike mgbe agwụ m ga-ese m n'isi, o nwere ike ka m ga-esi wee saa agụ okwu isi na onye a na-akparị mmadụ. Meanwhile na gị nwa mee gịnị, gị nwa bụ ihe mee gịnị butara ya. I don't say the reason why somebody that have called will try to, talk to a dibia to make him or her not to have call again. It is just because now I am trying my best to be sincere with people. I am just trying my best. I'm not saying I am the best, but I am trying within my powers to be sincere with people. Because if not that, if I am a bad person and I see you as somebody who is trying to run away from his or her call, where you must live, where you must dwell, where you must sit on in order to conceive with all the goodness that you have destined to, to have in life. That is where your destiny lies. If I can tell you, because that is what you probably that is what you want to hear, let me tell you that okay, you no longer have call, or probably there is something I can do so that you will not have call again. My brother, my sister, I am deceiving you. If any dibia tells you that that person is trying to use your star and you are only trying to put yourself in bondage, if you don't answer your call as a chosen one, it can hinder your spiritual conception. It can hinder it. Are you getting me? A lot of people will say, okay, because many people have heard about Ekwemagu, they will be like, okay, let me do Ekwemagu. Many of them are doing Ekwemagu so they can run away from their work. Many people are doing Ekwemagu so that they can run away from their call. And that dibia that you are trying to make him or her to give you a promise that if you pay a certain amount of money and he or she works for you, that you will no longer have call. Dibia ahụ gwara gị na ọ dị easy ya wa wee na-aza call ya. If such thing is possible, that dibia ama na-aza call ya. If such thing is possible, me, I will not be here talking to you. So you must stop deceiving yourself. The earlier you understand and you accept whom you are, the better for you. Ngwa ịchọpụtara onye bụ, the better for you. A lot of you may go for afa, and instead of your dibia to tell you straight that you have called, they will tell you that iwu onye mmiri. And this will not make you to be doing olu mmiri. You will do olu mmiri and do olu mmiri and do olu mmiri and do olu mmiri and do olu mmiri. Because if you do today, tomorrow it will still come out. If you do tomorrow, next tomorrow it will still come out. Because gini na ha gwara gini wonye mmiri. It is high time we start telling people truth, and it is high time you start embracing your true self. The time is up for you to accept whom you are. Because this thing can render you useless. If you come to my community, my town is one of these towns that they don't believe in Agu. If you talk about Agu in my place, they will tell you are a mad person. As soon as you Agu, they see that person as a useless, a hopeless human being. And this thing they make a lot of youth and for that they have mad, half normal. Because of getting a call. You understand? They may allow you to do business for a few months. In a or naga. And then all of a sudden, you may start thinking that it's people that is doing you. there is people are now doing charm against you. O nwere ihe dị iche na mmadụ nwere a spiritual spouse, probably a spiritual husband, na mmadụ nwere call. You are going to serve them. When your dibia tells you that iwu onye mmiri, jụọ ya kedu ụdị onye mmiri mbụ. Abụ m just onye mmiri ahụ kwesịrị ịrụ ọrụ mmiri settle ndị mmiri gawa ka onye mmiri nwere ọkpụkpọ oku, so that you understand. Because a lot of dibias will sell you because they know that if they tell you, you may not want to do it, or because if they tell you, you'll be asking them too much question, or if they tell you, you may say like, let me go another place. They will tell you that thing you need to hear so that they can get your money. And that's what you need to hear, is not what is going to save you. What is going to save you is the truth. Knowing the truth and working on the truth. That is the only thing that is going to save you. A lot of ụmụ nwanyị agbapụtago na be di ha because of ọkpụkpọ oku ha nwere. A lot of ụmụ nwoke divorce go nwunye ha because of na either nke nwoke nwere ọkpụkpọ oku ma na nke nwanyị nwere ọkpụkpọ oku. Then if you marry and divorce your husband and your wife, ịmakwana ịdọghachigo onwe gị clock azụ. You need to work on yourself, you need to work on your feelings, you need to work on your emotion before you can be able to stand up again. You relationship. And if you go into another relationship or marriage without working on yourself, my brother, my sister, you are coming out. Not two ways about it. The earlier we start embracing the truth, the better for all of us. If you have call, you must go and answer your call. Remember, please, if you have any question, drop your question. Once in Kusisha, I will attend to questions. Are you getting me? Another thing, hinder. One of the spiritual factors that can hinder conception. Wahalo. Alo can even take your own life. Alo can even extend to your family, to your children. Your children unborn, it can extend to your grandchildren. It can extend to your great-grandchildren, thereby, trying to stop them from shining, from getting to where they are supposed to be. Because of what? Because their father committed an abomination, or because their mother committed an abomination. Mbedoma Emmanuel Nwanko ndewo eketa atamara gị mma. So if you are this kind of person that you treat people anyhow, that is the reason why I don't treat people anyhow. I don't treat people anyhow. You understand? I don't treat people anyhow in the sense that I maltreat people, I look down on people, I talk down on people. No, I don't do that. Man, oburu na mu agosicha gi my humility and simplicity. If you want to take me for granted, you understand? And I may let me go and do juju for you. No, I will slap you. Can't reset your memory, because going that far, is I want to destroy you. Are you getting me? Alo can hinder a lot of things from coming your path. It can hinder when alu igem alu di n'odi. Oburu dika na idina go nwunye mmadu. Money na-esi for afọ ime. Afọ ime can make you even nwa you cannot give birth to a child. You understand? Afọ ime nwere ike ime gi when you marry, you suffer. Even in your marriage, emotionally, spiritually, and any way possible. Sleeping with your own blood, your daughter, your son, your cousin, your mother, your brother, whatever, is a no. Or a big no, or dinanibo. All those things can do what? Can hinder any good thing that is meant to come to you at that particular time. And for life, if not taken care of. Another thing, ọkwa ihụrụ ọdọ ọmụmụ a na-ekwu okwu ya. a lot of people amara ihe wụ ọdụ ọmụmụ. Ọdụ ọmụmụ bụ ebe ndị gboo na-egbusi ọkụkọ, ebe ha believe no sport anyị si abịa be ha. Amụọ nwa nwoke egbuo oke ọkpa ebe ahụ, amụọ nwa nwaanyị egbuo nnekwu ebe ahụ, wee kelee mother of fertility. Ọnya wụ ọdụ ọmụmụ. Ọ bụrụ na e nwere such thing na ngwurube nna gị and emebighị ya, o nwere ike ịmụ ụmụaka, ọ bụgodu na mebi na aka na-amụ ụmụ ebe ahụ, o nwere ike ọ na-eme ndị amụrụ ebe ahụ, they will not live long and they will die, because ebe a ka dia long life dị. Ị na-aghọta? O nwere ike ime ndị a na-amụ ebe ahụ ha na-anwụ, ha mụọ nwatakịrị nwoke before ruo 35 years or 30 years ọ nwụọ. Omebe ọ bụ na ndị nwere sense ejejuwa ese. O nwere ike ime ma nwata ụmụ ha ndị nwaanyị anụpụrụ anụpụ, ha gaa be dị ebe ọzọ ha mamụ nwa. Ma e nwere ike ndị nwoke a na-amụ nwa, nwee ike ome ndị nwoke amamụ nwa, amụọ nwoke amamụ nwaanyị, ma amụọ nwaanyị, just that kind of thing. Ọ bụrụ na o nwere maybe na ngwuru ọnwụ ike dị, eje wote something wee mee ebe ahụ, ebe a ga-eji wee cast it out, or something gonna protect a prolong the life of everybody in that family. Unu eje mebie ya, you are only but killing yourself. Ihe a nwere ike gị na ihinder ma ndụ ma ihe ọma ma health. So what am I trying to say? Ihe na-achịkọwa abụ dịka onye Igbo, dịka onye na-eme omenala. Ọ bụrụ na Igbo nwoke, ị na-abịa nna gị, try to restore some things. Apart from this general one ngoro, try go do restore some things within your own capacity. It is not always an easy journey. Manime ya, you will never regret it. You will never ever regret it. Ụfọdụ ụmụ nwaanyị lụrụ di, spiritual husband ekworo ha mụọ nwa. Mana nwaanyị ọbụla spiritual husband jụrụ amụ na nwa, it is not just an ordinary woman. It is an extraordinary woman. A woman with authority, a woman with staff. Ọ nwaanyị ji ọfọ, onye echiri echichi na mmụọ, onye eze nwaanyị. So that if you know that you will not go and answer your call, ebuzina nwa mmadụ oge. Ọ bụrụ na gị nwa bụ nwoke ka ọ na-eme, anyị emago na ihe a na-emesi gị n'aka, ebuzina nwatakịrị mmadụ nwaanyị oge. Hapụ ya ka o jee nụọ di ọzọ, ka o nwee ike mụọ nwa na time nwaanyị na-agafe agafe. Don't be wicked and don't be selfish. Ọ bụrụ na gị nwa bụ nwaanyị and you are not ready to answer your call, rapụ di gị ka ọ nụọ nwaanyị ọzọ. Since you don't want to be useful because of ihe ndị mmadụ na-ekwu. But you don't know that even in that situation you are into, people are already mocking you. Net anyị eketa anyị eri ya pụọ 2 times. Mgbe ọbụla oyi nwaanyị a na-eyi net red, mgbe ọbụla o nwere ihe ọbụla ọ na-eyi. No matter whatever you do, people will talk. Either the good side or the bad side. But the point is that they talk. And when you continue to listen to what people will say, in place of your life, in place of your health, in place of your blessing, when you begin to suffer, those people will not be there to do what? To suffer with you. Buri anobi. Ndewo. You always see feeders. What is feeders, my brother? Explain in a way that I will understand. What is feeders? Okay, but I'm going to hear from the spirit or see people's problem after you answer call. Ọ bụrụ na onye eze ọkpụkpọ oku ya dịka dibịa nwoke ma dibịa nwaanyị ma eze nwoke ma eze nwaanyị, ihe onye ahụ ga-eme ewu, the more you continue to talk to your forces, they come closer to you. The more you continue to do sacrifice and rituals to deities and entities, one is as you have to chukwana ihe dị n'ụzọ gị wee mee initiation ikwesịrị ime. mana ibidozie ọrụ mmụọ dị gị na ha so ikwesị ịgwa ha na ya ebidogo ọrụ ha kwudoro gị. The more you are going to different entities talking to them, the more they are coming closer to you. O nwekwara ihe a na-akpọ vision enhancer, you understand, which many of your prophets and pastors are using. A na-akpọ osenabụ. Ụfọdụ na-eri osenabụ to enhance their vision. Osenabụ abụrụ ajọ ife. Osenabụ abụrụ ajọ ife, ịghọtago? Ụfọdụ na-eri osenabụ to enhance their vision. So that is it. So ndị anyị hụrụ na-ata amụsụ wo osenabụ ka ha na-eri. It's like many people don't know this. Ndị amụsụ a na onye a bụ onye amụsụ na ọ na-atọ mmadụ niile nọ n'obodo amụsụ wo osenabụ ka ha na-eri. Mana ihe ka osenabụ si arụ ọrụ na-arụ ihe ikwubiri wee rie ya. Ihe ikwubiri wee rie ya ka ọ ga-arụ n'ime gị. Osenabụ ga-eme gị, when you even see somebody on the road, you may start giving that person message. Ọ bụ na ịfụ mmadụ n'ụzọ, you will start giving that person message immediately. That is, ọ bụ na you grow to the level ọ ga-abụ that if you want to conceal some people's message, you can conceal it. Like me, I brought this, I didn't subscribe to just seeing somebody on the road and talking to that person. I don't subscribe to it because ọ na-ebute mkparị. Ụfọdụ ga-akpọ gị hustler, ụfọdụ ga-asị na ị na-achọ ọrụ, ụfọdụ ga-asị na ị na-eburu ya amụma. Are you getting me? Onye ahụ will not value that message. That person will not value that energy you are releasing because what? The person did not pay for it. Ọ wụ na onye chọrọ ga-achọ bịa, ọ ga-seek for your attention. But someone who is just working on his own, working up to that person, onye ahụ ga-asị gị na onye ahụ onye ọchọ ọrụ. So ọ bụ na you use osenabụ nwere ike ifu when you see people working, they'll be giving you message, nye gị n'iso, nye gị n'iso. This, you already have this power in you, but that thing is to enhance it, to make it more active. You understand? When you see this person, you may even start giving that person message. You understand what I mean? Osenabụ can make you, when you are going for maybe deliverance or healing or any church program in your church as a pastor or whatsoever. Osenabụ ga-eme gị enwere ike izigide mmadụ ozizigide mmadụ. At a point you will start wondering, are you the one telling people this? You understand? It is a vision enhancer. But the one of going closer to your entities, drawing them closer, all the powerful, but again, it takes time to build inside of you. So imago, that is it. Please, I am begging you, use English. My wife is not from Igbo. We both listen to you. My brother, I am trying now. You don't say this English no be our mate. I am trying. I am trying. Please, people should pardon me. I'll try as much as I can to break it in English, okay? Okay, how do you know that the appeasing of the spirit is a success? Okay, for ordinary people, if you did a spiritual work, sometimes some people, their own get activated immediately. Sometimes some people, their own take a week, 2 weeks, it depends, you understand? But the thing is this, if you are this kind of person that when you sleep, before you will start seeing the result from your dream. If you are this kind of person that you don't normally sleep, apart from the physical, monetary aspect, favor, connection, you will notice that if you are this kind of person that when you sleep, before you don't sleep well, because of bad dreams and all that, you notice that you are not sleeping well. You understand? Some people, they will just be staying like this and they don't have peace, inner peace. So this kind of people, once they start doing their spiritual work, they will start feeling relieved, of their stress and problems and all that. You understand? So a lot of people, but to someone who have call, the attack reduces. When they are stepping aside to see if you are going to relax or you are going to continue. If they step aside and allow the attacks they have been giving to you as someone who has call to reduce, they will watch you. Are you now going to start your call, or are you now going to run away? If you continue to run from the call, it will go back as though you never did anything. My own is pure. I'll tell you the truth. If you now start running away to the call, from the call, it will now go back as though you never did such spiritual work before. But when you might have cleared that road as someone who has call and then move into your call, the energy takes speed to activate, and you will begin to experience turnaround, both in your dealings with people. You understand the way people favor you, the way people talk to you. A lot of people, they used to face hatred from people before they started doing their spiritual work. But once those things are being settled, those people that used to hate them, when they see them now, they will welcome them. You understand, and all that. So that is it. It is not just about getting money and getting money and getting money after doing spiritual work. If someone is sick because of delaying the call, when you answer the call, will the sickness go away? Yes, this is a very good question. This is a very good question. If someone is facing sickness as a result of this call, and maybe later the person now decided to answer the call, if the sickness will go, yes. See, if you have been sick because of this call, you have limited time. I'll use my mother as an example, and I'll use myself as an example too. From this, you pick your answer. That is why it is not good for someone to delay too much in this work, because you are delaying, you are doing yourself. My mother had call. Her father was a dibia, a strong one. She is supposed to succeed her father. Then after her, me, I was supposed to work after my mother. And I know had even my mother started working, by now she will still be alive. So my mother refused to work. She said that she's a Christian, that even while her father was a dibia, she has always been a Christian, and she wedded in the church, that for that reason she cannot worship idol. That is what they used to tell them in the church. Anyway, tell all of us then. So they inflicted my mom with breast cancer. So then none of us knew it was cancer. She just came to me and told me something was scratching her nipples. I said, go to the hospital now. She went to the hospital. They checked her. They did not see anything. They injected her with antibiotics. Before she could come back, all her breasts swelled up. That was how the thing started. We took her for different tests and scans. Nothing used to come out until my mother's breast started decaying. We now went to the hospital, and it came out it is cancer. Everybody is begging my mother, please answer this call. She said, never. Mommy, please answer this call. I will not. I am serving Jesus. Mommy, please, that is why her own taught me a big lesson. Mommy, please answer this call. Never, I will not. So she continued until one day, at a point, she will sit and she will be crying because of the pains. They don't want to kill her, and they don't want to leave her. So the day now, she now finally agreed that she will start her call. She went to her father's shrine where her father was doing his things. Then she performed some of the sacrifice they asked her to perform, and came back. Then I was not staying at home, so she came back. Barely 2 weeks that she did that, and she died. And I could remember that after 1 week she did that, and I came back, she cut some herbs and put in my palms and told me to hold it, that she has transferred power from her father's house into my hand. I was like, sure, you know, go come answer call away from your papa body follow you. I mean, will be grand picking, and me go come answer. I say, madam, come and answer your call. I threw the thing away. I never knew that was when the power was transferred into me. So when after my mother's death, the thing now, my life was shattered. So when I started going around and I found out it was the same thing that killed my mother, I said over my dead body. And guess what? They came with serious sickness. They came with sickness that if I go to hospital, I will not sleep. I'll be in the hospital and dead people will be dragging me. Dead people will be dragging me. I used my mouth. I told doctor, discharge me. Let me go to my father's house and die. So I came home. The pain was too much. I was forced to lift up kola nuts before the sun. And I was crying. I was begging them, please, I am ready. If you people can show me what I will use to kill myself, I'm ready. I will answer. I will now know that you people called me. Please, I am sorry. And that day passed. The next day, they took me around in a bush and they now showed me that part. They said, take this one. Anything wound, just use it. So that was how I used the thing. I woke up, I remember that was how I used the thing to heal myself. And that was when I now confirmed that through I have call and I have to answer. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that if you have call, there is an extent you will delay to answer your call. If they have inflicted you with sickness, you will do that work in that sickness. Are you getting me? You will carry that sickness and do the work. There is an extent, but there is a stage that this sickness may be. They will cure you once they discover that you have decided to surrender. Even though when the thing will leave you, you may not know. Sometimes you have to use your mouth and speak it out. They may decide to show you what you use to get yourself healed. Are you getting me? So that is why it's not good for someone to delay too much. Especially opening Ibagafa and not singing a no because of name we call. You must work on yourself. You must work on yourself. Thank you. Please, everyone here, share this video and give a thumbs up. There, as Emmanuel. I always see feathers. Please, ma, what's the meaning? Feathers, is it in your dream or in the physical that you see the feathers? You understand? If it is physical that you see feathers, check and well, they don't come. But if it is in the dream, then you have to, you see, check it well. Somebody is doing something on you, so you have to check it. You have to watch your spiritual, protect yourself. It is not a good thing. It is not a good thing. Protect yourself. It is an attack, an arrow. Protect yourself, okay? We don't finish question, okay? Because if today is your first time to join us, I am welcoming you, okay? Feel free to send me a message on my WhatsApp number on 070-373-11663. If you have any question to ask, or you want us to carry a certain spiritual work for you, or you want us to do alpha for you, or you want us to kabash your enemies or kadosh your enemies and scatter your enemies, just send me a message, okay? I'll be waiting. Please, those people that used to call me in the daytime, please, I am not fake. If you want to come to my house, enter motor from where you are. When you get to Enugu Old Park, ask them, where are they leading to? Ogbede, Ogbede, Ogbede. You understand? When you get to Ogbede Junction, just when you get to Ogbede Junction, just call me. But please, before you come, let me know that you are coming, so that you will not lodge in hotel for 3 days where you are waiting to meet with me. Please, okay? Thank you so much. This person said, if the feather is in the dream, what does it mean? It means so many things. Either there is an entity demanding for appeasement and sacrifice from you, or there are people talking bad. It depends. If you see the feather scattered, they are talking bad about you. They are scattering your name. You understand? In your dream, there is a way you will see it. You know that there is an entity. It depends on the condition you see it. You know that maybe an entity is demanding for sacrifice. there's a way you still see it. It may be that maybe they have done something against you. It depends on the scenario in their dream. But if it is scattered, maybe if it is scattered everywhere, you see the feathers scattered, they don't scatter you. Person dey your back, they talk bad about you. You understand? So that is it. Okay, ndewo na ụmụ Igbo, ekenekwa m unu, ka chi fonu.